also following breaking news out of Southern California, where at least two fires now raging out of control tonight. On the left, the Palisades fire that has already burned around 3,000 acres and a number of homes. And on the right, the Eaton fire burning near Pasadena. That one has grown by hundreds of acres in just a few hours. And those fires are being driven by powerful Santa Ana wind.
Yeah, the worst of the windstorm hitting right now. It's expected to last hours until tomorrow morning. So we can actually take you live on the ground here. This is part of the Palisades fire burning right now. It's quickly grown to about 3,000 acres. About 30,000 residents have been ordered to evacuate with homes under immediate threat. We do know that homes have been lost in the fire. Not clear yet just how many. We are learning also that a firefighter came away with a serious head injury and had to be taken to the hospital. LA Fire also reporting that there are burn victims in this tonight.
And let's show you some video from earlier tonight. You can really see how strong that wind is. Gusts as strong as 100 miles per hour have hit areas in the mountains and in the foothills. The National Weather Service says this is the strongest wind to hit Southern California in more than a decade. And take a look at these new images out of Pacific Palisades. A CNN crew in the fire zone captured this video where they saw home after home on fire. There was no official count of the number of homes burned, and this crew was forced to turn around after they were nearly surrounded by those flames.
Dramatic video here showing a fire crew using a bulldozer to move cars out of the way on the roadway. Many people had just abandoned their cars on the roads trying to evacuate. That blockage creating some serious issues for crews trying to make their way to the fire. And earlier tonight, President Biden, who was in Southern California today, said that he had offered federal assistance for those fires burning.
Jennifer Bjorklund has the latest now from Pacific Palisades.
As darkness fell, the firefight intensified as the epic Southern California winds blasted this Pacific Palisades inferno downhill toward the ocean, taking homes and lifetimes of memories with it before hitting the beach. This is a Baywatch lifeguard stand in flames.
By no stretch of the imagination are we out of the woods.
Governor Gavin Newsom declaring a state of emergency Tuesday evening after a day of chaos that saw 10,000 households evacuating, many of them abandoning their cars in a huge traffic jam. With just one way in and out of that canyon, those cars were in the way and had to be moved fast.
The gist of moving them with bulldozers was an emergency situation. You got to get those fire resources through, and they do what they have to do to be able to facilitate that.
This windstorm was forecast to be heaviest overnight, making an air attack more dangerous and less effective.
Because as the water exits the bottom of the drop tank, it just gets carried away by the wind and never reaches the ground. So there really is no point to putting people at risk if that firefight isn't making a difference.
For a community that has been through it before many times, this is the biggest wind-driven event many have seen in their lifetime. Jennifer Bjorklund, NBC News, Los Angeles.